Welcome, and thank you for joining us for WKU CARES Coaching for Academic Readiness, Excellence, and Success with WKU Online Student Services. At the heart of WKU CARES Coaching Program is a simple yet powerful guiding philosophy that shapes every student interaction and team collaboration. Support the student, support each other, support ourselves. This framework reflects our belief that academic achievement, personal growth, and professional fulfillment are deeply interconnected. Our holistic, collaborative approach to coaching emphasizes meeting students where they are, academically, emotionally, and personally, creating spaces for connection where students, staff, and faculty feel seen, supported, and empowered, equipping ourselves and our colleagues with sustainable student-centered strategies for a rapidly evolving digital landscape. We know online learners face unique challenges, disconnections, self-doubt, and competing responsibilities, but we also recognize that those of us supporting students face similar struggles. That's why this program is about more than coaching. It's about building a culture of care, a culture rooted in empathy, resilience, and shared responsibility across roles and departments with a shared goal of supporting student success. As we walk through our coaching model today, we'll explore how intentional human-centered practices can not only improve learning outcomes and retention, but also foster stronger, healthier, and more connected professional communities. Our team understands that every student's journey is unique. That's why we create safe, supportive environments where challenges are reframed as opportunities and progress, no matter how small, and those are celebrated. Through personalized coaching, smart goal setting, and ongoing encouragement, we help students develop resilience, self-advocacy, and the confidence to succeed. With that, let's meet our WKU CARES coaching team.
Hello, my name is John Carter. I serve as an online student support specialist or coordinator here at WKU.
Hello, I'm Tammy Doris. I'm a specialist for online student services and outreach, and I work primarily with students in the College of Health and Human Services and with graduate students and our first-gen population.
Hi, I'm Alex Peach. I'm an online student support coordinator, and I work with students in the Potter College of Arts and Letters as well as the Gordon Ford College of Business.
My name is Tanya Vincent, and I'm the Program Manager for Online Student Services. I oversee Online Student Services, the Distance Learning Testing Center, and WKU On Demand. Thank you. Thank you, Tammy, for the great introduction and laying the foundation for WKU CARES. Today, I'll be sharing key insights into the evolving enrollment patterns of online students in higher education, a topic that continues to reshape how institutions design, deliver, and support learning. Taking a look at this data, this shows some recent enrollment data, highlights emerging demographic trends, and considers the broader implications for institutional planning, student engagement, and academic success. To provide a snapshot of WKU, in spring of 2024, over 66% of our students at WKU enrolled in at least one online course. This reflects not only a growing preference for flexible learning options, but also a shift in expectations around accessibility, convenience, and support. As online learning becomes a permanent and prominent feature of higher education landscape, it's increasingly clear that online students are becoming more prominent even in a brick-and-mortar school like WKU. They include adult learners balancing work and family, first-gen students navigating college independently, and traditional students seeking greater flexibility in their schedules. This diversity underscores the need for targeted, personalized support services that meet students where they are, academically, personally, and professionally. In conclusion, the continued rise in enrollment is more than just a trend. It represents transformative movement in higher education. Institutions that proactively adapt their strategies to serve the needs of online learners will not only improve student outcomes, but also position themselves for long-term relevance and success in rapidly changing education environment. Some of the difference we see is our student support outcomes. In partnership with institutional research, we recently collected and analyzed data to better understand the impact of student success coaching on online learners. The findings were encouraging. 20.5% of the students who participated in coaching showed improved academic performance compared to just 5.6% of students who did not engage with a coach. While these numbers represent a small step, they point to meaningful progress in improving grades and supporting overall student retention. Our coaches are more than just a support service. They're student advocates. Unlike academic advisors, student success coaches focus on whole student experience. They meet learners where they are, help them navigate challenges, and tailor their support to the unique needs of online education. Just as importantly, they help students feel connected to their goals, their community, and the institution itself. In an online environment, it's easy for students to feel like just another number. Our coaches work to change that narrative. They help students find their voice, build confidence, and recognize that they matter, not just as learners, but as individuals.
At WKU CARES, we emphasize the importance of helping students find balance in their lives while also trying to maintain it in our own. How we manage our time every day is often linked to our levels of stress and how we cope with it. The students we are helping likely relate to this. When we have a lot of tasks we need to complete, it is easy to burn out and mismanage time, causing us to feel the need to rush to meet our deadlines. Not taking the time to care for ourselves always leads to our minds and bodies undergoing both emotional and physical stress, so we make it a priority to coach our students on how to avoid that burnout. Important things we need to give equal attention to every day seem obvious and sound very simple, but are easy to neglect. We need to emphasize to ourselves and especially to our students the importance of balancing our workloads with things like sleep, movement, and nourishment. Being in a student support role often means we want to motivate our students to be responsible in all aspects of their lives. It is important for ourselves and our students to plan free time in the day and dedicate it to things that make us feel relaxed, happy, or fulfilled. Whether you are spending time with loved ones or catching up on a TV show, that time is yours to make the most of. We all need to prioritize finding time and space for the things we like to do, or we will ultimately feel that burnout and only want to watch TV and not be productive. We also emphasize to our students that it is important to dedicate the appropriate amount of time in our day to completing those necessary tasks. Once you have planned when you're going to take some free time, it is easier to get through some of those more strenuous parts of your day, because obviously our students have to prioritize work and general life responsibilities, just like we do. Something really important that might sound like a broken record, but does need to be emphasized, is movement. Movement is important to all of our health, our physical and our mental health. Using your body, whether it's taking a walk, stretching, or working out, is going to make you feel better. It is also going to help you break up your day. It is easy for students to feel locked to their desk all day, so reminding them and ourselves that even small types of movement will be good for you, mentally and physically, is crucial. Lastly, we really need to give sleep more credit and think about how much we are getting. A good reminder for us all is that the foundation of balance in our lives starts with the right amount of rest and recovery. If you aren't sleeping enough, you may not follow with your plan and achieve that work-life balance.
One of the areas that WKU Online and the Online Student Services strives for is connection with resources that are available to both the online students and the students that are in person. One of the ways we do this is through various services that are offered in-house, which include academic success coaching for online students, on-demand courses, which are the non-semester-based courses that are offered through Western Kentucky University, and the Distance Learning Testing Center for students who have to take an exam through the online format. Resources that we connect our students to include counseling services, financial aid, academic and career advising and development, connections with colleges, both undergraduate and graduate, and other student services that are aimed to help students succeed in their higher educational journeys.
As we continue to grow and evolve, the WKU CARES Coaching Program, one of our key feature initiatives, is the development of a structured peer mentorship component. Our vision is to empower experienced WKU students, those who have navigated the challenges of college life, to serve as mentors for their peers. Peer mentorship offers a unique layer of support. While coaching from staff provides expertise and structure, peer mentors bring reliability, shared experiences, and the kind of practical wisdom that only comes from being there. This type of support can significantly boost student confidence, normalize the learning curve, and build a stronger sense of community among students, especially in online and hybrid environments where connection can be harder to cultivate. But this initiative is about more than just supporting mentees, it's also about developing mentors. Peer mentors will gain valuable leadership experience while building transferable soft skills like communication, problem solving, empathy, adaptability, and time management. These are skills that employers consistently rank as essential for career readiness and long-term success in the workforce. By integrating mentorship into our coaching framework, we not only enhance student engagement and belonging, we also create a leadership pipeline that prepares students to step into future roles with greater confidence and professionalism. Whether they're mentoring online, in person, or through hybrid formats, these student leaders will help us extend the reach of CARES and foster a culture of support and serve as powerful role models within the WKU community. Our ultimate goal is to create a sustainable peer mentorship model that not only complements our holistic coaching approach, but also strengthens the broader mission of student success, connection, and growth on campus and beyond.
One of our future plans is to enhance cross-campus collaboration. These can include our college connections with the various colleges that operate at Western Kentucky University. We intend to strengthen our partnerships with faculty, advisors, and other offices to provide a more unified support network so we can offer coordinated interventions for students who are participating in the online learning format.
While also working across campus and making those campus connections, we are reaching out to targeted, specific populations. We realize the adult learners have different needs than your basic 18-year-old starting right out of college. We also want to focus on our first gen, military, veterans, first-time online learners, people maybe been out of school for 10 years and they're just now coming back. So we'll reach out to those and send out targeted messages, targeted groups, communities, and as like Tammy explained with the peer mentors, we will be connecting these students so they can relate because they fall into different categories than your typical face-to-face undergraduate student.
Our last goal that we will be working towards is increasing the utilization of online resources. We want to continue to encourage students to use online resources, and we especially want to build our YouTube channel and help direct students on the best ways to make it personally beneficial to them. Online learners are more likely to look for and use resources that are already online, and we want to make sure we continue to cater to their needs while helping them feel more connected to a campus they are not physically attending every day. In-person students have the benefit of being present in their courses, and we strive to bridge that gap for our online students.
Here is our contact information if you would like to reach out to any one of us specifically, and you also have our website for our coaching, to learn more about our coaching services, to see our newsletters, to see a whole lot of other services that you might be able to find out about our campus. And we appreciate you learning more about our WKU CARES Coaching Program.
Thank you.